write, what is the volume of air in the building? So it's asking for the volume of the building. And what I noticed is, if you look at all of them, this side is 25 feet, this side is 25 feet, and this side is 25 feet. So the width of all of the building, all of the different parts of the building is 25 feet. And then the depth is 20 feet in this building, which means the depth is 20 feet in this one, and the depth is 20 feet in this one. So the only different measurement is the length, how high it is. So what I did is I did 20 times 25, because no matter what, these measurements are all the same. So so all I need to do is multiply the height by it, because it's all the same. The width is always 25 feet, and the depth is always 20 feet. So you could just multiply those two together and then multiply it by the length of each building, then add them all up, and you could get the volume of the entire building.
What I did is I took this one, and I put this on top of this one, because I know that this is the whole, I think of it, and then this is a third, and this is 2/3. So 2/3 plus 1/3 equals a whole. So then you just have to find the volume of this and then multiply it by 2.
So how do you know that those buildings are 1/3 and 2/3?
Because this entire thing is 20 or 30 feet in length. This one is 20 feet, and then you do 30 minus 20 and you get 10. But for example, this problem has 3 rectangles, so I break them into 3 different shapes, and then so I would find the volume of this first shape. So the length is 20, the width is 25, and the depth is 20. So I would multiply all those up, and then I'll get my volume. And then I would set that answer aside. And then I would do the same thing for this, but since 20 feet is the depth for this square, it would also be the depth for this square, because they're all the same. They're different sizes, but they're still the same shape, but bigger and some taller. So I would multiply 20 times 25, then I would, since this whole rectangle right here is 20 feet tall, so, and then this, I would probably say maybe 10 feet tall, so I would do 10 feet times 25, and then times 20, and then I'll get the answer of that one. And then I would do this square. And then, but all the information's already there, so it'll be easier than these 2 squares, because you don't need to find the unknown number. So just multiply 30 times 20 equals 60 times 25, and then you get your answer. Then you add all the volumes up from each of these squares to get the volume of the whole shape. And yeah.